The following video contains content and/or language which may be considered unsuitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Dave Madson Entertainment Inc. presents
Dave Madson's Fugitive Television, The Rise of Evilestion, Part 1, The Birth of Evilestion. After Paramount Television and TCF Television were executed for their false accusations against the Blue Mountain and TCF Gold Structure, their scattered letters were taken to the Infinite Losers Chamber at Punishland. Paramount Television and TCF Television swore revenge on the Blue Mountain and TCF Gold Structure, especially Dave Madson and his friends, the JCT Squad and Heroes League 98, vowing to return from the dead to claim them all as the evil force's property and torment them forever. But ever since the new batch of scary logos failed to take revenge on the mightiest superheroes for destroying their fellow scary logo companions, the evil forces have no other choice but to conduct a very creepy plan. And this is how the Scary Logo Alliance's magnum opus begins.
Well, that's a shame. Master Satan is not in the best of moods today, and I can see that he's roaring in frustration.
But Your Majesty, how are we going to tell him to give us one last chance to take Dave Madson and his friends down?
We're still going to take revenge on those super losers for killing the Ash family, our mom and dad, and our infernal companions. I agree with what my sister says. We can't take this bullshit anymore.
There's no need to worry, you see. Once our master calms down from his massive frustration, he will give us a final chance to take Dave Madson and his friends down.
Understood, Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Majesty. Am I interrupting?
Not at all, Astro's Lady of Doom. What brings you here to Satan's Kingdom?
We saw an article from the Logoland Bulletin that the Paramount Television and TCF Television got executed for falsely accusing Paramount Blue Mountain and TCF Gold Structure for the abuse that they didn't even commit, which in our case is bullshit.
So we brought those two fallen fugitive texts from the Infinite Losers Chamber. And we really need your cooperation for turning them into new scary logos.
For now, our master is in a heap of massive frustration and he needs some time to cool off, but I'll see what I can do with those two fugitives.
Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, Sam. What's new?
Mike and Mary are at the Sunnyside Beach for their honeymoon vacation.
It looks like Mike and Mary are having a good time on their honeymoon.
That's right, Astro. And I hope that their honeymoon won't get ruined by those troublemakers.
I hope so too, Dave.
Me too. Speaking of troublemakers, Zed just left the studio a minute ago.
I think he's going to the Sunnyside Beach too.
He's probably detecting troublemakers who will record a sex tape of Mike and Mary.
Zed always does that when he senses troublemakers from afar, and he owns them big time.
You got that right, Jenny.
Oh, great. We have another case of voyeurism up our sleeves.
No worries, Thien. Zed will take care of those troublemakers and prevent them from establishing an enigma.
I don't know what kind of enigma those troublemakers will establish, but we'll make sure that it will never happen.
I agree, Connor.
Hi, Dave.
How's the kid?
The kid's fine, but we don't have kids yet.
Is something new happening, P-Head?
Yes, it is, Astro.
Me, P-Head, and the Hidden Logo Alliance are inviting you to the Logo Historians Conference at Logoland in celebration of TR3X Production's 7th anniversary.
Logo Historians, huh? I never heard of them before.
Neither have I.
Logo historians are the people who made TV and movie logo history videos on YouTube.
They also made logo compilation videos that features different TV and movie logo items from different countries.
That's right, John and Cedric.
So, Dave Madson and company, are you going to the Logo Historians Conference?
We would love to, Pink Behead, but Mike and Mary are on a honeymoon vacation.
And Zed is on his task of taking suspicious voyeurs down.
That's okay, Sam and Anna.
You can call on us anytime if you change your mind.
Will do, P-head and pink P-head.
Meanwhile, back at Satan's kingdom.
So these are the fugitive texts that got executed by the Eye of Providence and the King of Medlets from on high, huh?
Yes, Your Majesty. These are the ones.
So, how can we turn those fugitive texts into scary logos like you said before?
It's very easy. We can rearrange the letters, but we can't rearrange them back to television. We can rearrange the letters to a word that is very scary or evil.
Evil, you say? Well, I have an idea. Stand back. How is it, Teeth Guy and Teeth Lady?
Wow, Your Majesty, you are a genius. Evilestion is definitely the scariest word you've come up with.
I agree with those teeth kids. Evilestion is indeed a scary word.
I'm so glad to hear it. Now, can both of you turn those old fugitive texts into brand new scary logos?
Yes, Your Majesty. Our demonic powers have been fully charged and we are ready for the scary logo transformation.
Excellent. Now let's begin the scary logo transformation operation.
Meanwhile, back at the Dave Madson Entertainment Inc. studio.
So the Heaven Logo Alliance invited us to the Logo Historian Conference, huh?
That's right, Cedric.
All of the logo historians and logo compilers on YouTube will be there for this wonderful event.
And we're about to learn logo histories of every TV and movie logos all around the world.
We know some of logo historians on YouTube, TR3X Productions, John T. Master, and Del Fan Production.
I remember those three logo historians. They made logo histories of NBC, ABC, CBS, PBS, and other television logos.
They even made logo histories of Paramount, Warner Brothers, Columbia, 20th Century Fox, and other movie logos.
That's very cool. They really did a very good job digging up the old logo items from the past.
You said it, Johnny.
Those three logo historians are absolute geniuses.
Agreed, Barry.
We'd really like to go to the Logo Con, but I have a feeling that there will be scary logos who will attempt to destroy the whole event.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Scary Logo Alliance is respawned and ready to wreak havoc.
That's not going to happen if you ask me.
I agree with Farhan. These creepy pastas are nothing but nasty and spoiled ravioli.
It is indeed an exciting event, but we're not forgetting about safety and security.
Well, it's a good thing that we have tickets for the Logo Con.
And the best part is that we're VIPs.
That's right, Ralph.
So Cedric, what are we going to do when we go to the Logo Con?
We better go to Logoland and observe some suspicious stuff happening there.
That's a good idea, Cedric.
While we're waiting for Dave and his friends to decide whether they go or not, we better get to the Logo Con at Logoland as fast as we can.
Let's move, super friends. Let's make sure that the Logo Con will be successful and free from danger.
Back at Satan's kingdom.
Are you ready, Teeth Guy and Teeth Lady?
I am ready, Your Majesty. So am I.
Alright, at my command, we'll make those two fugitive texts into brand new scary logos that can defeat the Heaven Logo Alliance. We shall call them Evilestion.
Yes! 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 Yes, 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 yes! Wow! I'm now Scary Logo. This is brilliant.
Alright, we finally did it. We made those two fugitive texts into scary logos.
Now, introduce yourselves to me, your Scary Logo Empress.
I'm Evilestion, and I'm TCF Evilestion.
I welcome you, Evilestion and TCF Evilestion, to the Scary Logo Alliance.
Thank you, impress us.
You better watch out, Heaven Logo Alliance. The turn their scary logos will take all of you down so fucking bad.
The Dark Forces, unbeknownst to Dave and his friends, have just concocted the two scariest logo parodies ever created. Will Dave and his friends agree to join the gang at the Logoland Logo Con? And if so, will Evilestion and TCF Evilestion show up to wreak total devastation? Find out in part 2 of Dave Madson's Fugitive Television, The Rise of Evilestion.
This has been a Dave Madson Entertainment Inc. production.